Hello, good morning. Welcome back to the videos. These are videos that I do in the morning and that hope you start your day in a positive way, being more conscious, because living in a more conscious way, knowing that you get to create the life you live, and knowing that you even get to create the day. So it all starts out with the moment, the hour, whatever, the day, the month, the year. You are the creator. So you want to be conscious of what you're saying, what you're doing, what you're believing. So let's get started. Today, I am trying something different. I'm not pulling a card. I'm actually just going to talk about something from The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, the book by Dr. Joseph Murphy, which I've been covering. Look at my, this is what I do to my books. I highlight them. I've read this so many times, but it is very, very powerful. And it talks about things in such a easy to understand way. Now, remember, it was written in 1963, so things were different then, so some of the language. What we're talking about today is the power of belief, and also non-resistant. So when we want to create something in our life or have something different in our life, if we don't believe it to be true, it will not most likely happen to us. And we hold our beliefs in our subconscious deep down, and we may not even be aware of some of them. In our conscious mind, we can think, I am totally worthy, I am totally deserving. But deep down, there is still some residue of some of these beliefs that we took on, usually as a little child, that says, I'm not worthy. And those will tend to override us in some areas, not all areas of life. So this was talking about, in this book, they give lots of examples. So here's an example of a story. For example, in religions of antiquity, priests, long time ago, centuries ago, priests in the ancient temples gave drugs to their patients and practiced hypnotic suggestions as they went to sleep. The patients were told that the gods would surely visit them in their sleep and heal them, and many healings followed. This is what we're talking about, the power of suggestion. That person also must believe. So these spontaneous healings, these healings done by healers, are always because the person believes, wants to believe, has a belief deep down in their core center that they take on the belief of the other person. So they may also think this person has healing powers, so they will heal me. So their belief still is, I will be healed. Even though they may put it on another person, which now we are realizing we need to, of course, always reflect that from within, as in, I have the power to heal, because the healing power is always within you, always. Someone else, when you put your belief in someone else, yes, then you can still get beliefs, but you still have then the belief that you will be healed. I will be healed. So when we go to do it ourselves, often we don't think we're like, I'm not powerful. I am not like that. I'm not a healer. I can't heal myself. That is the belief we grew up with. That is the belief we were told. So of course we still don't have that belief, but you can change that. Note that you can change that by also looking for evidence like we're talking about today. All these evidences of people who have been healed either by someone else or themselves, spontaneous healings. There's even a doctor centuries ago, who I think it was 1840, who was doing operations without anesthesia, putting people into a hypnotic state, and then also telling them that they will not have any complications after their surgery. And this was before penicillin and before they sterilized equipment. So this is very powerful. When the person believes it totally to be true, it becomes true. What you believe, you receive. And again, I know a lot of people think, well, I do believe things, but I don't receive them. It's all right. It's just a knowing of, oh, so there's resistance. And resistance either means I don't believe it deep down, or I'm scared of it happening, really. I'm really actually scared of it happening. Or I think that if it does happen, there'll be some side effect, like people aren't going to really like me, or people are going to judge me. And so that can stop it from happening too. Today, we can see that using your potent suggestions to the subconscious mind, the rituals and potions and amulets appealed powerfully to the imagination of people and favored the acceptance. They accepted it in their subconscious mind, deep down. This is fully true. I'm going to be healed. Absolutely. but the work of healing was done by the patient's own subconscious mind. And we want to remember that. The belief that the sick person released the healing power resident in his or her subconscious mind, body. The more, or kind of like quantum, your energy, your soul being. The more fantastic and peculiar the remedies and the methods used by these healers, the more likely they were to believe, because it's like, wow, I'm getting this absolutely outrageous treatment today. It will heal me. But if you were to just sit in meditation and intention and set the intention that you will heal your own body, you probably wouldn't. You know what I mean? Because you're like, this can't be it. It can't just be this easy. There's no way. So we need to just start reframing, thinking about things differently. Well, it really is my body that heals itself. It is my belief that I will be healed that heals itself. That is the actual foundation and truth of it. What things, and here's a quote. He does a lot of quotes from the Bible. What things soever you desire, when you pray, believe that you receive them, and you shall have them. Right? Believe and receive. Believe and receive. And we also want to take into the belief that it could happen, that we have it now. So that's another thing, is if you believe you'll receive them someday in the future, that'll always be someday in the future. Right? Someday in the future, I will receive this. Someday, not now, but someday in the future. So look and see if your mind's going there and your thoughts are going there. And instead, it's like, wow. Note that when you ask, you know how they said, when you ask, you are given? Because it is already coming about. So this is how I think about it. I've asked, I've intended, I desire. I look at my beliefs, right? Oh, what comes up? How does my body feel when I talk about having that? So if someone says, oh my God, I'd love to win $20 million. I can't wait. Oh, I'd love to win $20 million. If you will sense, oh, that's a lot of money. That's almost never happens. Like, there's just no way. You'll sense that. So then you're like, okay, well, it happens to me. It can happen to me because it happens to someone. Lots of people have won that much money and more. So it's totally possible for me. So you can, you talk about it that way. And then you would be like, then keep going. And then think, am I worried how other people would see me? Am I worried that a lot of people would ask me for money? How would I divide up the money? How much money would I give to all my family? What about this person? Right? Those worries come in, which could be the resistance to keep it away. So we just want to say, okay, what resistance is in my field about having something? And it's so much easier to have something we don't really care about. We can ask that's why I said, try manifesting a cup of coffee, try manifesting some flowers, asking for it, saying, okay, in 2 weeks, I'm going to receive some flowers from somebody, just spontaneously. Let it go. You put the message out there, you let it go, no resistance, because you're not focusing on it every day. You don't care. There's no bad result of receiving flowers. So you just let it go. It's easy. It's floating. It's in the air. It's becoming true. It's going to happen. Bang, it happens. Things like that. Also for women, men too, I guess. I often used to say when I was younger, why do I always attract guys? They really like me, but I don't like them. And I could totally be myself around them. I would be completely myself. I would smile. I'd be able to look them in the eye and I'd be able to have fun with them because I wasn't focused on them liking me. And we know that's true. So then they tend to really like you. But then there's a guy you like and then you're nervous. You don't really look at, for me anyways, I don't really flirt. I almost move away from him. I almost don't talk to him because I'm like so nervous and I'm like, I don't really know what to say. And oh my God, he's going to think I'm crazy. Things like that. And then that almost pushes them away. It doesn't happen because that's our resistance. We have this resistance within us about that thing. So remember the belief, the feeling like it's already here. It's already in the quantum world. It is coming to me. It is coming to me. It's not in some long distance future. It is available. It's coming. It's here. Like it's here in my field. And I think about that in my field, in my energy field. It is just here. I just can't see it right now, but it is here. It is here. Like we can't see microwaves. We can't see how we can. I remember the first time faxes were, and I'm like, how does that even work? Emails, right? How does that even work? We can't see how it works, but we trust now that it works. So that is what I want you to think about. All right, that's the concept I wanted to kind of cover today. And it has to do with healing our bodies. It has to do with attracting something, making a change, changing how we interact with someone else, changing how they interact with us. All of those types of things, as well as even changing your physical body. There have been lots of stories of that. Right now, I'm working on that. I look younger and I look 10 years younger, and my skin on my face looks amazing and so youthful. So give it a try. Give it a try. What have you got to lose? Nothing. Okay, let's do our breathing for today. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthening up, expanding through your spine. Exhale, release and let go. Whoo, release and let go, release and let go. And you could say, right, I'm choosing to release any resistance I have. I'm choosing to release any resistance I have. I'm letting it go. It is not true. It doesn't have to be true. I'm releasing it, letting it go. I'm inhaling, breathing in deeply, expanding, allowing this beautiful manifesting energy to come down and through my body. It's healing every cell in my body. Power of belief, intentions, believing it to be so you can put your belief in a healing power that's coming through you. You could try that. That's what I like to do, is in healing energy, seeing it as a color, seeing it as a vibration, seeing it as something swirling around through me, lighting up every cells, lighting up and healing my body, and bringing that right down to the center of the earth as it kind of cleanses and releases anything from me that I don't need. Then inhale the loving grounding earth energy up into your heart center, expanding through the heart. So this safety, it's like Mother Earth coming up into you. You're filling your body with the safety, security, calm, beautiful energy. And as you exhale, you're releasing and letting go and expanding your beautiful love and light into the world, which is so needed right now. And as you inhale, bring in more love and light into your heart center, expanding through the heart, expanding your capacity to hold beautiful love and light. And as you exhale, bringing that down through your body, through your hips, through your legs, through your feet, and down into the center of the earth. You have the power. You are the power. You are part of the God consciousness, the Christ consciousness. You are part of the All One, and you are powerful. Your power is unlimited. We just haven't been taught that. So now this is what we get to learn. This is what we get to think about. This is what we get to practice. This is what we get to embody. It's all here for us now, and more is coming. All right, have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you in the next video.